sometimes you can tell a YouTuber is really out of touch with the majority of people in the country. Sometimes, man, they say stuff that's just either outright common knowledge or else is kind of condescending. For example, I've seen videos before that poke fun at people not affording rent, or that, oh, landlords need to make an income too. Not a good look. And that's not because landlords don't also need to make an income. It's because their income shouldn't be, oh, I don't have to pay my own mortgage because someone else is paying the entire thing for me, while all I have to do is the maintenance on the building, which I could honestly just hire out to some property managers with the extra money I get from them paying off my mortgage. It's not actually them earning an income, it's them making sure other people earn the income for them. There's a big difference between capital gains and asset appreciation and an actual labor and wage-based work. The majority of people do labor and wage-based work. Siding with someone who has asset appreciation and capital gains and passive, quote unquote, it's not actually passive, you do have to put in a little work, but still, much less labor intensive work, much lower tax income, it's not equatable, and so it rubs people the wrong way. The other thing is, it's just tons and tons of profit margin for the person who has the asset, and price gouging and squeezing out. It's literally by economists called the middle class squeeze for a reason. It's just gripping as much of that person's hard-earned laborious income as possible and taking it away from them as an automatic result as soon as they get it. That's all a bill is. The reality is that I've seen videos lately. One of them is, oh, of course people don't want to work hard anymore. They're not getting paid that much. You know, if inflation wasn't so high and if people could, you know, afford things with their current wages, then things would be better. Maybe, you know, they need to be properly compensated for working hard. It's totally fine for them to go work really hard during their hours. I support that completely, but maybe, you know, they should get paid just a little more. Minimum wage federally has not increased since like 2009. It's not, oh, all of a sudden maybe they should get paid a little more. Like, livable wages haven't been a thing for so long that it's ridiculous. And you can say, oh, well, if wages go up, then the prices of everything go up. The prices of everything go up anyway. It has nothing to do with increased wages and everything to do with 1% of people having a ridiculous amount of hoarded money and being able to just sit back and gain while having as huge of a profit margin as possible. It's like Red Lobster. Red Lobster is going bankrupt because some rich people bought it, wanted to get as much money out of it as possible, and did not care whether or not Red Lobster actually continued to be a thing. In most businesses at the moment, it's immediate profit. Each quarter, you have to reach your goals or exceed them. More profit, more profit. Change that stock, divide it from one stock into 10. Dude, go ahead. Get that money going, because in reality, you just want profit right this second. And it doesn't matter what it costs in the long run. It doesn't matter who it hurts in the long run. It doesn't matter what happens in the long run, as long as you get yours right now. That's the mentality going on with a lot of corporations. Yeah, that's the mentality going on with workers. Get as much out of them as possible for as little cost as possible and then abandon them. It creates a lot of frustration and resentment in workers. It makes them not want to do a good job, and it makes them feel completely apathetic. So saying, oh, well, maybe we should increase their wages a little bit, but they should still go work hard, is kind of dismissive. Because workers, the majority of them, are not treated very well at all. Like, just outright. It's way past what a lot of YouTubers are describing. It's like way beyond that. Another thing that is very out of touch and frustrating to see in a lot of YouTube videos is this idea that you should just give up on the American dream, or that that's, priced out of your range, and that you should never consider that. And in reality, it's very human to want to have a family and housing security in a home. So that's not the takeaway that there should be. The takeaway should be it should be more obtainable. There's a lot of people who would really like that contented, low stress life. It should be more possible to get, not give up on it.